Recently, we were given the task by Miss Hani to talk about Malaysia. So we decided, why not show the developments of Malaysia over the years after its independence. Take a journey with us as we explore the rich historical background of Malaysia and also how Malaysia is today.
Hey guys, where we go?
Where we go, I don't know. No kidding, man, I don't know. I really don't know.
For serious, where we go?
I think we are going for Melaka.
Okay. For do assignment.
Yes.
Oh my god. Teacher wants to spend our money. Which language is that? For two assignment.
As we began our journey towards history, we began to view our surroundings in a different perspective. Here's some brief history of Malacca. Located southeast of Kuala Lumpur, it is one of the earliest Malay sultanates. Before the arrival of Prameswara the founder, Malacca was a fishing village known as Orang Laut.
Okay, we charge our car and it's our driver Amar. Tell something.
Tell you what?
Tell something, man. I don't know.
Journey, man. We still have a lot of kilometers to go. Still we're gonna get there. It's not impossible. You're talking as if I'm going to some other country.
Who is this guy?
Arun, how does it feel like? Soft? Hard? Life's hard, bro. Over the span of the next 446 years, Malaysia was in the hands of numerous superpowers. Starting from the Portuguese, Dutch, till the British, Malaysia had flourished, but freedom was a luxury that it never had. With Japanese taking over, Malaysia faced one of its toughest years. Bloodshed and war waged on for over 4.5 years, and Malaysia experienced one of its darkest times. But with immense darkness, there always a ray of hope. And for Malaysia, that ray of hope came in August 31st, 1957, when it finally gained independence. For now, let's take a look at the structures from the golden age of Melaka.
One of the main tourist attractions of Malacca. This is the Church of St. Francis Xavier. It was built in 1856 on the site of an old Portuguese church by a French priest, Father Frave. The finishing touches of the building were completed in 1859 by Father Allard, with the present-day presbytery built in 1874. Although we couldn't go inside, but it looked beautiful nonetheless. Flag.
We found another church that was open, so we decided to dive into its history. So we are now here at the Christ Church Melaka, which is probably the oldest and the most popular church in Malaysia. This was originally founded by the Dutch in 1753 in order to commemorate the start of their era.
The floors of this church also incorporate various tombstones with Portuguese and Armenian inscriptions used as paving blocks. Memorial plaques in Dutch, Armenian, and English adorn the interior of the church. Silver altar vessels dating back to the early Dutch period are also in the possession of this church. An altar Bible with the cover made of brass can also be found here. This church took 12 years to complete. No expense was spared in building it. From the wooden ceiling beams, each cut from a single tree, to the elaborately hand-carved pews and frieze of the time.
So Kareem, where are we right now?
Actually, we are the main square in Melaka. If you can see here, a lot of shops and markets, and also here a lot of the tourists. It's the main square in Melaka.
As Malaysia started to develop, year by year they started to adapt new technologies in order to stay on power in the military field.
After looking at Melaka from a bird's eye view, we can clearly see how modernized it has become. With its cultural heritage rightfully preserved and adored by millions, it has still left no room for backwardness as it can be seen.
The waves in the ocean tell a lot of stories. Stories of happiness and sorrow, war and peace, bloodshed and surrender. But the beauty of history is that although it cannot be forgotten, but it can be overcome. Continue our journey through twists and turns in search of a place that is immensely famous and is loved by almost anyone who visits Kuala Lumpur. We were now heading to Genting Highlands. Once difficult to access hill is now accessible by either roads or by a chairlift, whichever suits you best. But regardless of how you get there, once you get to the top, the view is truly breathtaking. We're just going to go and check it out, what the fuss is all about and why this place is considered as a jewel of Malaysia.
Yeah, Omar, you're right. And then you will ask. No, it's okay. Бля, погоди, ты зачем снимаешь, долбоёб?
Какая разница, ебать?
Не снимай, бля, просто.
Hey guys, welcome back. So we have just reached one of the coldest and one of the highest places of Malaysia. That's right, you guessed it. We are at the Genting Highlands. Now just now we're gonna go and check it out what the fuss is all about and why this place is considered one of the jewels of Malaysia.
Yeah, man, you're right. You know, I think that Genting Island is one of the highest and one of the greatest places in Malaysia and greatest touristic place.
Really? So
Yeah.
why do you think that way? Can you share us please?
Yeah, because as you see over there, Genting Island is one of the highest points in Malaysia. And you see, there, it's nice and 21 degrees Celsius, no?
And that's just the beginning. Sometimes it's dropping 9, 8, even 7 degrees.
Yeah.
And once they're fall, we literally can't see anything. I can't really say it. I can't really put that into words. It's just something you have to see it to believe.
And most of people, and despite this cold weather, despite rain here, most of people come here just breathe this fresh air. Yeah.
And that's just not all of it. I mean, once you enter the resort, you're going to find tons of things to do, like the Genting Resort and the notorious casino, which we're going to show in just a while. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to show you a lot of stuff right now.
Genting Highlands, famous among the locals and the tourists for its beauty and soothing environment. This hill resort rests at an average height of 1740 meters. It is just an hour's drive from Kuala Lumpur and is also accessible by two different cable cars. It has a spring-like climate unlike other areas of KL. The temperature mostly stays between 25 and 14 degrees Celsius. This place has been a host to many internationally renowned events, such as the MTV Asia Awards and many concerts from worldwide famous celebrities. It has the only legal casino in Malaysia. Also, a theme park is under construction to attract more people to this place. Last but not the least, the view of KL from Genting Highlands is marvelous.
Okay guys, what do you think about the Genting?
Well, I think it's I think it has just resort in development of Malaysia, for example. Like, I can see a lot of tourists over here ever since it has been made.
Я тебе говорит, почему?
The last part in the economy of Malaysia. So I think it is a really well deserved, well needed addition to our beloved country, Malaysia.
But the question is, why tourists come here?
Why tourists come here? Well, just look around. This place is like,
Okay, I
it's
have an
like
idea.
21 degrees over here. It's
Все
like
уже,
30 degrees.
выключи нахуй, блядь.
Guys, where are we going? For what?
To complete our assignment.
To complete our assignment 2 days before the due date. Perfect.
Bukit Bintang is the shopping and entertainment district of Kuala Lumpur. It is a prominent retail belt to many high-end brands. It is also famous for its specialist foot, body massages and spa-related services. This place has been transformed over the last 5 years to become one of the most trendy and busiest shopping clusters in the city. On weekend, thousands of locals as well as tourists throng Bintang Walk and its shopping centers. Many major nightlife events take place here, such as the New Year's countdown, Melaka Eve celebrations, street concerts, and parties. Walking down the streets of Bukit Bintang, also known as Genting here, you see faces from every country over here. People from far and near come here to enjoy a relaxing evening in Malaysia, the heart of Asia. KLCC is a multi-purpose development area in Kuala Lumpur. There are a number of shopping centers such as Surya KLCC and Avenue K. Also, many famous hotels in its walking distance like G Tower, Mandarin Oriental, and Grand Hyatt, etc.
Guys, we are now at the Genting Resort. This is the Genting Resort. It's a 5-star resort. It's a 5-star hotel. It's a 5-star resort. It's a 5-star hotel. 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 It's a 5-star hotel.
As you can see behind me, one of the most famous landmarks and tourist attractions of Malaysia, the Petronas Twin Towers.
Built in the early 1996, this was once given the title of the tallest building in the world. This just goes to show how far Malaysia has come in establishing its power and importance in the world. It's no doubt that Malaysia has come a long way with the past now behind it. With various new developmental projects in line and a rise in tourism, the GDP has been increased at a rate of 6.2 in the year 2017. Malaysia is now on a sure road to success.
I'm not.
Well,